All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another little clash at the UE2 arena. For today, we might have 3 matches, the last one being live. Schamberger is in chat. What's up, my dude? Good to see you around. And the first one's going to be Zark against MAGYARS. Since last stream, I had received some feedback about the stream itself, and I changed some stuff accordingly. So, well, hope you guys like the new... Well, it's very minor, to be honest. Oh, whoop, one second. My bad. Oh, what's going on? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just lost. Oh, what's going on? Oh my god. Okay. That's better. Anyway. Yeah. It's very minor stuff, but I hope you guys still... What? There we go. Board is not up, however. Oh, I think I now understand what's going on with this. This is happening so often. Okay, give me 1 second real quick. Meanwhile, enjoy 90 stuff.
I've been doing with my life.
Okay. Now it's going to work perfectly. All right. So let's start with the maps, of course. Here we go. First map is always going to be Hyper Random Nomad Extreme. Prospector's Grail is MAGYARS' first pick, and that was very fast, so I hope he has something prepared for that map. We have Zark going for Compass. I have cast 2 games, I think, on this map, and one game. It was Zola Dushek against Danielsi. It was very fun to watch. We have Bedouins being banned by MAGYARS. Mike is also known as Nomad Mike. So him banning Bedouins shows me that, yeah, he came for the win. He's going directly to for the jugular here. We have Triple Pond and Pyramid also banned. MAGYARS has the last ban, and then the next pick. He goes for, yeah, he banned the most usual maps, the most usual Nomad maps, and going for Prospector's Grave. If he goes for Mare Nostrum here, my theory is confirmed. Because Prospector's Grail and Mare Nostrum are, for the first time ever in a tournament, they were literally designed for this tournament, so Kind of make, yeah, I 100%. I can guarantee that Mike went for those maps because he actually has some strats prepared for them. I can guarantee you that. All right, let's check the civilizations. Creed is here. I haven't caught a stream in a year. That's true. I haven't streamed since last year, so kind of makes sense. Mike the guy going for the Chinese as his first spec. Chinese have a horrible win rate in this tournament, even worse when they are the first pick, which is kind of interesting. Now we go for Zark's first pick, and we are about to find out if Zark's opinion comes from this game or not. Let's see. We have the Wu for Zark. Okay, another civilization that doesn't have the best win rate in this tournament. We have Persians and Mongols being banned. Kind of expected. Still sad to see the Mongols banned nonetheless. We have the Japanese. Now this was a great ban by Zark. The Japanese have one of the best win rates in the whole tournament. Spanish, the most banned civ across all divisions. I mean, it's still hard to beat Fast Castle Conquers, right? We have the Huns for Mike the guy. Zark going for the counter pick. Okay, the Byzantines, amazing civilization anywhere. They can do anything, but they're kind of like a duck, right? They don't do anything in excellence. It's mostly like okay or good, maybe good enough. Vietnamese, amazing civilization, very good for most of these maps. Has a very upgrade into their ability to see the opponent's TC for nomad maps, because that could be an information that only you have, the opponent doesn't, and that's always good. That's always nice to see. We have the Armenians for Mike the guy. I don't know what's up with the Armenians. I'm going to check while they continue their pick. I don't know how good have been the Armenians so far. We have the Italians being banned. Let me see. Armenians have very good win rate, actually. Very good win rate. 60%. Well, 60% is good. It's not very good, but it's good. It's better than 50-50, right? So good amount of games. 33 in total. 20 wins and 13 losses. We have the Portuguese also banned, this time by Zark. And then we have Malians and Koreans, and that finishes the drafts. They should be good. Armenians should be good for Mare Nostrum. That is true. I watched Nutty today just teaching a masterclass on Mare Nostrum, and he was playing the Armenians. Yeah, I do agree. I do agree. All right, let's go for the game. There's no reason to delay this even 1 second. So here we go. And we are in, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Vietnamese against the Malians. This is a land only with Bactrian camels. Okay, no TCs yet for either player, and there you go. First one to drop a TC is Zark, playing as the Vietnamese. So let's take a look and see what the Vietnamese have to offer us. Here they are. So again, they do have a nice uptick in usability for their TC finding ability, right? So at this exact moment, as soon as the town center is up, Zark is going to find Mike's position and he can start planning accordingly, right? If the opponent is close by, I'm going to go fast archers. If he's far away, maybe I go fast castle into boom. So yeah, the Vietnamese have an amazing amazing sieve bonus for Nomad, in my opinion. And there you go. Wait, the opponent needs to have the TC up first, right? My bad. And now he does. There you go. He knows about it. We have the Malians going for a fast loom right away here for Mike the Guy. Let's see what the Malians have to offer him. The Malians are going to have very cheap buildings in terms of wood. However, I don't know exactly what the plan was for the fast loom. Don't know if he saw maybe some hunt somewhere. I'm not sure. But yeah, here we go. The Malians also have very nice timing when it comes to oh, are we losing that? No, that's Mike's. When it comes to archers, because they do have the ballistics coming in very, very fast. So an archer v archer, they do have that as an advantage, but you need to micro accordingly for that to actually be a benefit, right? Question is Mike going to go for an archer war against the Vietnamese? That doesn't sound like the best idea, so that might be out for this matchup. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, we have that one villager advantage for Zark thanks to him going for villagers at the start and not loom. And I don't know, did he actually found some boar or something? I don't think he did. I don't think there are any boars in this map actually. And we found another map that is mostly starved for food. 11,000, yeah, that's not much. Although if you go to the corners, if you know hyper random, you know that going for the corners is always a good idea. So lots of food at the corner here. 800. You also have the pandas. Hey you, what's up? Yeah, this guy, the world might be getting destroyed and he doesn't care. He just wants to rest, dude. Come on. This guy is Dave's favorite panda. Come on, dude. Wow. Let the other dude sleep. Come on. Yeah, there you go. This guy actually resembles a dude on a panda costume. Oh my god, that's... I'm envious, to be honest. That looks like an amazing life. Anyway. Yeah, Mike going for the corners. Dude knows. Dude knows what this is about. Dude knows. Alright. Idle TC time basically the same for both players. 11 seconds and 7 seconds respectively for Mike the Guy and Zark. Zark's vision is quite good. Mike the Guy still doesn't know where the opponent is. He might not even be looking for him. Might be just looking for horses. And horses are a very good source of food. Not only do they have double the food from a what's it called? From a goat, sorry. Forgot how to say goat. And not only they have double the food from a goat, they also have an amazing work rate. Villagers getting food get 1 food per in-game per second. Although no, it looks like they're actually at the same rate as a hunter. No, it's one per second. Yeah, it's fine. 1 per real-time second. So yeah, they are faster than normal hunters because the game is broken. Come on, you know Age of Empires. I don't need to explain this to you. This is Age of Empires. Come on, it's obviously broken. And we have Rip Camel for oh no, we lost Little Back Tree. Mike says he will be missed. I don't know. Dude didn't even cost pop space. So that's a huge benefit now for Mike because he knows where Zark is. And now he can still scout around. He knows where not to go with the camel. How is this group looking? So we have the first player already defined. Dude actually won all his matchups. And for the rest of the division, I think you still have second and third place up in the air. Mostly because the players that are in second and third played most of their maps. Although Dr. Known is in a very good position, he might be capable of securing a placement in the semifinals by just winning the next one. Tengai guaranteed is in the playoffs just because he has 18 points. And there's no way for Zark at this moment to get 18 points. He would need 12 more in 2 games. Mike has 4 games. So technically he could surpass Tengai. But that would be an amazing run for Mike if he got like 3 sweeps and then another victory, right? Another match win. So yeah, going to be interesting to see how it goes. So yeah, we have Tengai basically guaranteed. He won against everyone. And then Dr. No in an amazing position. Mike the guy in a good position because he barely played games. He played 3 out of his 7 sets. Zark is unlikely to get. Invincibility has a good position, but I don't think it's even close to being guaranteed. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. All right, we have both players in Feudo, and we have, oh my god. This is a fast castle by Zark with 27 villagers. Mike also going for the fast castle at 27 villagers. Did these guys agreed onto something? Maybe no aggro until castle or something? Because now I think most of the advantage for the Vietnamese is gone, right? Malians do have a nice... They do have more cannons, so they do have a nice castle. I don't think I ever played the Malians, I guess. No, I did. I tried some Tigui douches in Castle Age, like Tigui Rush. But I never really played the Malians, if you know what I mean. Like, I never tried to play them normally. I don't know their tech 3 that well. That's not as expensive as I thought. +5 for 1,000 resources. Holy crap, that's quite good. Anyway, I prefer the Viet FC. Okay, let's see how it goes. We have Zark ahead in his way to Castle Age, and he made a spear. Was that a blind spear, or did he saw something? I don't think he saw anything. I don't think Mike even has a barracks at this point. So yeah, the spearman is amazing. He has amazing vision, so he's a very good scout, and he's cheap, so no one can actually fault Zark for this spearman, to be honest. Manzanito, ¿cómo estás? Good to see you around. Barracks coming up now for Mike. And he's going for a castle drop. He doesn't know. Zark also is close for a castle. And yeah, Zark just dropped the castle. Mike now knows about it. The question is, where is he going with his castle now? He's going for a castle here on this amazing pile of gold. 8,800 gold. Okay. Okay, Mike's still going for all that meat. No farms yet for Mike. Going for... Oh, we don't have the upgrades for Mike. We don't have double bit. And we have a second TC already for Zark. Very well played by Zark, in my opinion. He wants to go for... Oh! Fire lasers! He wants to go for the boom. He's also making some rat and archers. The Rattan archers. Mike the guy might be a little... Perhaps he's a little bit late for this. These walls. I mean, this guy can easily deny them. Although he doesn't know about it. He doesn't know this is happening at this point. Where is his spearman? Okay, he went back home. He actually scouted a lot. So again, great choice. Honestly, great choice. Great position for TC here. Oh my god, this would be such a rich TC. But okay, we have the Beto out. If I'm not mistaken, it's one of 2 total female units in this game. The other one being the female Flemish militia. Yeah, the Gebeto are kind of like the Shotel in the way that they perform. They are amazing damage dealing, but they are horrible as damage soakers. Kind of like a glass cannon, if you will. Zark still going around, trying to scout the map. He doesn't know about these walls yet, but the Rattan archers are coming. And again, this is not going to be walled in time. Mike has no idea that villager is dead already. That villager has no chance. His life is gone. Well, his life is gone. There you go. Thank you. Now he knows about that. Mike found that villager. Oh, he actually got the villager. Oh boy. And now they're going to die very quickly. Yeah, they're not the best raiders when it comes to fighting another TC. Second TC coming up for Mike here on this go, trying to protect those villagers from the attacks. And now the Gebet is out. Rattan's here. Very easy-going game for both players here. We have Mike stealing some of these goats so far. Getting some of the pheasants. And he still has the back... Okay, that's nice. That's nice. I like it. You said female Flemish militia. Why I didn't have females on my armies? I think when you produce them, they're only male. But when you click the button, you can click the button to make all your villagers Flemish militia, right? With the Flemish Revolution. And then the female villagers become female Flemish militia. As far as I remember, I don't play the Burgundians that much, so I don't know. But as far as I know, that's the only way to get the female Flemish militia. You cannot just produce them. Because this game is... The game doesn't like women. That's true. What can I do? It's true. It's true. They let women die in war. I mean, if this game was a modern game, it would guarantee female villagers don't die. That's what you should do. That's how... Yeah, I'm sorry. That's the truth. Alright, yeah, those Gebeto said, yeah, we are not fighting those Rattan archers. The problem is you're not getting that castle because you're about to find out why. Someday will be a mod for having diversity. That will make the game so fun. Okay, second castle coming up for Zark. And that horse kind of... Oh! Okay, that could be denied, maybe. He needs to focus on the military, though. Right? Oh, he's right-clicking. That's very good for Mike. That's very good for Mike. And now we have a Fire Lancer here. Fire Lancers are shock infantry, so they're going to die very quickly. Very quickly. There you go. They're dead. Castle is denied. This is a doubt castle if I ever saw one. And then comes the Mangonel. My brother, you are not... castle dropping, Mr. Nomad Mike. You're not doing that. Are those villagers all doomed? Yeah, those villagers are all doomed to die now. You shouldn't even micro them. It's gone. They're dead. What? Why isn't Mike killing them? Yeah, they're dead now. So we have a 9 villager advantage for Mike the guy, a 3 military advantage Very low military for this game. I told you the game was way too quiet. The game was way too quiet, and now Mike going for the stone walls, so the opponent cannot ever build this castle. The castle was a 67% up, which means but Zark's saying, yeah, this castle is going up or I'm going down. There is no third option. And honestly, 15 villagers. And now he's also microing the rotten archers. Oh my god. Is this going up? Ladies and gentlemen, is this going up? There are only 4 battles for Mike here. And you might say, yeah, Zark is pulling everything for this win. Or rather for the castle to go up. And that is true, but Mike is also doing the opposite when it comes to the castle. He's doing all his villagers. Look, he's also putting all his resources here to deny the castle. And that's a lot of villagers. The castle might go up, ladies and gentlemen. Is this going to make Zark win? No, he's still going to be in a horrible position, but yeah, castle was denied. Wait. Denied? No, it was destroyed. Zark has no stone back. That ram destroyed the castle. Oh my god, this is such a good play by Mike. Yeah, now you lost all those villagers for no reason. 26 villagers. That sneaky ram, it was just there like being silent, being very quiet and just ramming the castle. Delicious. Yep. We have almost double the villager count now for Mike the guy. And if Zark comes back from this, he's my hero. Because I don't think that's even possible, to be honest. That castle was a nice play. If it did work, right? If it worked, everyone would be saying, oh my god, that was an amazing play. Okay, we have 3 DCs for Mike, 3 DCs for Zark. And yeah, now this becomes a little bit of an eco game for Zark. However, Mike doesn't... Is he going to... No, I thought he was just going to get into the castle fire. He knows about the castle. So if he dies to castle, that's on him. Yeah, the Beto destroy building so fast, and now you're getting +2 damage thanks to arson. Yeah, this table is going down fast. Mike, are we going to kill the ram? The ram is the hero of this game. Yep, looks like we are. It's fine. No, 6 HP is all it needs. Should be an all-in for Zark. I think so. To be quite honest, I don't know how he would win an eco game after losing 31 villagers. But well, that's what he's doing. And Mike just killed one of his units. Wait, what? Maybe the castle did? Yeah, looks like the castle did. Right, market is down, stable went down. We have the siege, the workshop, no, the blacksmith also going down. Another villager kill. Another villager kill. That's more villagers lost than I lost on POMs. Dude, 33 villagers. That's rough. And you were ahead, right, in villager count. Also, Mike also lost his backtrain camel, which makes me quite sad, to be honest. And I don't know, Zark is very low eco. Going for more. Oh, he might clean this up if Mike's not paying attention. They are on stand ground, and there you go. Mike pays attention. Again, he's Nomad Mike. When he's playing Nomad maps, he's at least 300 elo above his real elo. Mike is a machine on Nomad. That mango is gone though. That mango is gone. You don't need any upgrades on those knights to get those mango. Yeah, you got the mango, you remove the pressure on that C, but the pressure was just a secondary objective for Mike. He now clicks up to Imp. And then the traps are going to start coming out. And you know what happens at that point. To 6,000 gold there. He knows about this other 9,600 gold. University coming up. Likely for some ballistics. Although, if he doesn't click ballistics right away, we might see the GG before it comes in, right? Because as soon as Mike gets to him, I think Zark is going to resign. Yeah, I like his eco back here though. Oh, Mike going for the outposts. Yeah, he might die when he comes for this one. He doesn't know this is here. This is a capture age bug. Mike actually doesn't know these farms are here. Get a 4-dish castle. Yeah, I agree. That's a good point. Get a castle. Well, yeah, get a castle here. And you're kind of fine, right? You can push both castles, maybe the TC as well. And still be under castle protection. But yeah, we are going for knights now. And I think that's good for the Malians. You get the +5. But then if you're going for Farimba, you cannot make any traps. And there you go. Okay, I was wrong. No GG before ballistics is in, so. Did Zark know about... He knows about one of the stables. He doesn't know that's actually 3 stables. And yeah, look at the upgrades coming in for Mike. That's just stupid. Okay, is she going to die? Oh no, she's going to make this one before... Yeah, she's still going to die. If this is the next one after this one, then she's going to die. But I don't think Mike would have made that mistake. He knows about this to see. Even kill a villager there. Interesting. Zark is about to find out that TC location is not possible anymore. Mike know about these farms, so... Is he still going to go through? Yeah, I mean, you cannot be paying attention to this villager, right? It's nigh impossible that you are actually paying attention to this villager. He might actually survive if Zark is also not paying attention to that villager. And yeah, that girl said, yeah, just passing, don't mind me. I am peaceful. I don't want war. But these guys want... These guys would love some war right now. Did we get the upgrade? We did, right? We did get Farimba. We have one trap out, the second trap coming out as well. The Monka was killed when he went for the relic, but doesn't matter. We have a huge army, a huge upgraded army here. And they now just found out about the TC. However, are we going to have an impact here? Is the engage coming? Perhaps not. Mike the guy was not paying attention because this is not the ideal. Although he is feasting on villagers, but if he cleans this, he can kill all the villagers he wants. Zark clicks up to Imperial. Holy crap, that's amazing. 48, 49 villager kills for Mike the guy, 1 for Zark. Yeah, more Farimba Cavaliers coming. 19 damage on these guys. This is just so stupid. This is stupid. This is so strong. And more here. Okay, you don't even need a castle to push from. You have your wall of Fatima Cavaliers here. It's fine. We have Cavaliers under the TC fire. They don't even care about it. Look at the resources for Mike. This is a wash if I ever saw one. God damn it. Yeah, again, you're going to face Mike. You need to bring your A game on a Nomad map. You need to. Oh, that was such a good army control. We have Zark calling the GG, which was kind of expected. Zark played well, but it wasn't enough. That castle, the amount of resources he put into getting the castle up made him lose the game. He was ahead in villagers. He had a better eco at that point. He might even have more rest collected at that point. Yeah, he was ahead in rest collected as well. Lower IDOTC time. Life was good for Zark. He tried to go for the aggression, which, I mean, if you know me, you know I'm never going to fault that. I think people should be aggressive. I love aggressive games. But there was no protection for those villagers. Even a single mangle could have denied that. But yeah, amazing game by Mike to go. And we have Mike to Guy playing as the Huns and Zark playing as the Woo. Let's start with Mike here in the north. They are very far away, so I would give the slight advantage for the Huns because they want to play open, they want to play aggressive, and you're about to find out why. Here are the Huns for you. I hope to see some Tarkans as well in this game. Although Zark is playing in purple, so he's automatically my favorite to win any game whatsoever. However, yeah, the Huns, they're going to have the fast stables. They are going to always have the cheap cavalry archers. So you can go for many options here with the Huns. You can... The issue for them right away is that they cannot make the dock and a house, although they don't need houses, but you know what I mean. They can make the dock right away, and the fishing ship, they do get their horsey. Let's see how long this horsey stays alive for Mike to Guy. Because right here to the southeast of the map, we have Zark playing as the Woo. The Woo is the last civilization in alphabetical order. And Schamberger, do you see who's in chat right now? Your boy Mike to Guy, Nomad Mike. Yeah, that if that went up, that would be very problematic for you. But yeah, the Woo, they are going to get food automatically when they got the dock up, their barracks, all that kind of stuff. They have the John Swordsman, which is the nightmare for many low elos. Are we going to see Mike struggle against the John Swordsman? Or is he going to struggle against something else? Because again, Zark is in purple, so I'm going to favorite Zark to win any day of the week. You should never bet against Nomad Mike though, so this is very hard for me. I want to bet, I want to lose my money, but I don't know which one to bet against. This map, so most Nomad maps, they do have the hunt, or especially the boars, in equal distance to each other, which means you can kind of calculate where you're going to find the next one. Although Mike already knows about this one. He grabbed the one that was close by. No one knows about this one though. Mike went... Oh, that's not the horse. Where's the horse? There you go. Horse is still here. So the horse gets a speed bump in Feudal, just like the normal scout. Right now he's just like leisurely walking around and maybe trying to find some of the rhinos here. We do have a dock up for Zark, and Mike's dock just went up. He got a fishing ship out. 1 second. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. My throat is still not completely healed because I keep streaming. And oh, this is an unloomed villager going for a long. Yeah, Mike is a 100% a Smurf. What a great lure for Mike. What a great lure. Amazing. He got one hit on an unloomed villager. Very well done. Very well done. What is this? This goat? This goat is the best scout that Mike has right now. He knows about this. He might infer the TC is here. And now Zark is going for the middle, going for some hunt. He might just drop the... He's on 5 though. He has 5 on that hunt. He might drop the mill here when he's finished. Oh no, he's dropping right now. Okay. Have another boar here. Mike knows about that boar. If Mike gets this boar, I'm disqualifying him from the tournament. If that's not a proof you're a Smurf and you're flexing against your friend nonetheless, yeah. If he gets this boar, you can write it down. If he gets this boar, and I didn't watch the game by the way, but yeah, I never watched the games before the streams. But if he gets this boar, Mike is out from all tournaments ever, including tournaments that are not mine. I'm going to get compromising pictures of Mike, and I'm going to send every... Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Guys, come on, guys. At least she's loomed. Come on. No. No way. That might be one of the longest... Almost dead. That might be one of the longest boar lures in the tournament. If you had a longer... She still survives, dude. One hit away from death. God damn. Well done, I guess, Mike. Well done. That was ballsy. And yeah. I hope you get reward for that ballsiness. Can you imagine if he actually deletes the villager now instead of the palisades? That would be amazing. That would be a short right there. Anyway, we have a small advantage for Mike when it comes to villagers, but that's mainly because he clicked a little bit later to feudal. We have 23 for Mike. That tells me this is a fast castle. Zark on 20 villagers, but no barracks, also tells me this is a fast castle. He does have 2 on gold, so yeah, that's 100% a fast castle. The question is, are we going to see Jean Swordsman from Zark? Oh my god, that's so nice. And Mike doesn't realize that's there. He was so close. And he went this way with the goat a long time ago. Is he going to find out though? He's still looking though. No way he found this. What is this? Is this... Did I do 2 at the same time? Did you? No, I don't think you did. Wait, did you? Mike? Can I talk to you at my office after the stream? You did that long lure. Oh. Is this guy just slacking? Does he know what the villagers... What happens to the villagers? Oh, he's also a trader. Look at that. He's a little bit purple. Does he know what the hunts do to villagers who slack during work hours? Double bid X coming for Mike. And no lumber camp for Zark, so no double bit at this point. However, second building, I don't see it anywhere, so we might be a little bit later. Oh yeah, we made the fire galley. Very nice. Yeah, I do prefer the fire galleys here just because of it's hard to micro the galleys, the normal galleys, the shooting galleys. And Mike is going to use the fish, try and block. No, that was unintentional, but now he's hiding behind the dock, and that was 100% intentional. Is that hitting? Yes, it is, and it's roasting those galleys. Good play indeed. Contortionist is here. Contortionist is going to be one of the players for the live game we have for today. And let me just look. We have... Okay, so... I don't think we're going to get the second match. The second recorded match for today. We have Metal Mania and Plotter Ghost scheduled for today, but I don't think we're going to actually be able to because the next game happens in 45 minutes. So we might be very strapped for time even to cast the last game in this match, but we are going to do it nonetheless. 100% we have to do it. And look at that. Addictive Me is here. What's up, my dude? Good to see you around. Who won the game? The last game from Long Game and Nutty? I had to leave for a bit to get some shower. I don't shower since last year. Oh my god, I'm so freaking funny. So yeah, I couldn't get it. We have Jessica here. Kiki. What's up? Huge push. You guys just missed an amazing castle denial by Nomad Mike on game 1. I think he killed 30 villagers in one attempted castle drop. That was whoa, amazing. But yeah, now we have Wu and Hans. We have Zark going up to Castle Age. In fact, he is basically halfway there. And it's going to be hard for Mike to play Feudal Age against... Oh, come on. Tell me you're going to see some John Swordsman. We do have the barracks. We don't have any other production building. So this is John Swordsman, ladies and gentlemen. This is John Swordsman. And second... We have a second dock coming up here for Mike Dugai. Zark knows about it though. Can he deny it? He's going to try, but he needs to move that fire galley. Yeah, so it actually hits the villager. Ups to Dizzy Skies, we just split the set in 7 PS. Dizzy might be in chat right now. Dizzy was on Addictive Me. Nutty won the last game on Hoodoo, but 6 set. Those guys have such similar playstyles. Yeah, game 1 and game 2 were so good to watch. And these guys are actually in my division, so I have my last set next week against Long Game, and after watching that, I don't like my chances. I don't like my chances even to qualify after watching that. Alright, we have... Now these are our fire ships. They are not fire galleys anymore. Although, again, a very good positioning for Mike Dugai with the galleys. Again, second time he does something similar, and that's such a good value for him. He knows the dock's going to go down anyway, so he just wants to try and kill some of these fire ships for later. On the other side, he is going for the dock. Looks like Horsey died. Very sad. Love Prospector's Grail. I didn't get to see Prospector's yet, though. Well, it was chosen. It was picked in this matchup, so you might see it for game 3. Mike just clicked up, and now he's going for the barracks, although we already have a nice amount of John Swordsman out. I would love... Yeah, there are 2 barracks producing. Is this the famous Castle Age into GG? It's way rare than Imp into GG. but it might happen. It might happen. Those guys are not going to die to TC fire that fast. They already have the first armor. If they feast here and villagers need to go out, they need to move out. This one's going for the barracks here. For the dock. Nope. Zark is going for a more eco-focused approach. And can you deny him? Can you deny this attack? There's no way. There is no army for Mike the guy at this point. More of the Johns are out, but now we are housed. 8 of them are out. Yeah, 8 of them here would just feast, dude. This girl still a hero. Her long board lure was just amazing. Okay, the dock here for Mike is going down as expected. And Zark actually took back. Zark took back that position on the western river. Let's call it that. And then he denied this dock at 98%. Oh my god. That villager is still thinking about it. Can I do it? Do I have the skills for it? No, I don't. He knows he doesn't. He's not that good. And here we go. Yeah, I just talked about the John Swordsman against Knights today with another player. And I don't like Mike's position here. Although Zark is not producing any more of these guys, he's still going heavy on water. Up, yeah. Very good by Mike. And now he's attacking the wrong one. Oh my god, yeah, that was very good for Mike with the positioning. Yeah, Mike's positioning, I keep talking about it. His army control it's very, very nice. Amazingly good. Up, going for the villagers, and I think that's what you should have done from the start. The TC fire is not that problematic for you guys. So just go around. Yeah, and she killed the hero? The hero died? Oh, Mike, you should have resigned at this point. Letting her die? Oh, boy. No fun playing against John. Yeah, but you did amazing on that game, though. You did amazing, so maybe you should ask the opponents to do that more often. And yeah, there you go. The Knights are going to clean this up. 1v1. Much better for the Knights. We also have more upgrades for the Knights. So, in the army control again, this guy entered the fight and finished the fight with the same HP. If the John actually focused on him and one-on-one, but yeah. I love my good friend John. John, the swordsman, is a hero, a pop culture icon, I would say. And yeah, he can make people mad, but he's still a nice guy. Archer range coming up. Are we going to see the Honic horse archers? Yes, we are. Yes, we are about to. The John Swordsman. He's the man. Are they going to feast? And yes, they are. Oh, this is such a good damage for Mike. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh damn. Denying the gold and then killing the villagers. Oh, 6 and 6. We are back into... Okay, not anymore, but we're back into a tie eco KD. Mike doesn't know about DTC yet, but he's coming home. He knows the opponent has good infantry. Going for the pikes now is Zark. Although what he doesn't know is about the pivoting that Mike is about to do. Is he though? Because he's still producing knights. Yeah, this guy might be feeling like he's the king of the world right now. He just spooked 6 knights by himself. And now reality hits. And it hits like a truck. Oof. Those knights already have the second armor. So the unfletched TC is not doing that well against them. But now we also have pikes, we have the monkas out. And we might see a conversion here. We might get a conversion. There you go. Zark gets the conversion, so he's going to win this fight. And remember those John, if they survive, they actually regenerate very, very fast. Third TC coming up for Mike, again on the gold and the wood. This would actually be a nice positioning for a starting TC. We already have a villager here on stone. We might see some castles. Mike is halfway towards his first castle. But the army numbers for Zark are actually amazing. Although 11 of it is just water. Or 12 of it is just water. So he took control of the water. There's still fish to be collected. Rest collected, basically the same for both of these guys. Oh, this is not very good. Mike going under TC, although only 6 villagers inside. Not that much damage. My fish lived way longer than they should have. That is fair. That is fair. Now Zark has the control, and Mike finally found out about this TC, but he says, so what? This TC doesn't have fletching. I don't care. I'm just going to go around. Yeah. Who cares about those fake arrows? New barrack is up for Zark, and he's going crazy on the pikes. Is he going to get frustrated when he learns about these guys? He just learned about them. But the Judge Swordsman, that's their specialty. They eat archers for breakfast on Wednesday, on Thursday. There you go. It's easier to say that. Well, again, this is a numbers game, so relic here, relic here, relic here, and the last relic here. No relics collected for either player. We have some Johns inside the TC. Don't know if they are healing or if they were just... Oh. Zark not realizing the knights are there. And Mike not realizing he's inside a vision. Although I thought Zark realized they were there. Maybe he didn't. And he just realized now. But this is not a good amount of pikemans here. Where were the pikemans? Why they went that way? That is not even close to ideal here. Oh, rough. Okay, castle coming up. And yeah, this castle cannot be denied. So good castle here for Zark. Guaranteeing it goes up. Good fight here for Mike. He might lose some of these guys though. He didn't lose a single one. Army retention for Mike the guy is just out of the charts. He knows about the castle. He's moving away from the castles. He's moving away. Mike, come on. What are you doing? Run. Strange castle placement by purple. Oh, you think so? He has no map control. He protects this gold. Protects the front of his base. I don't know. I think it's... From his position, I think it's the best he could have done, to be honest. And now they are both on their way up to Imperial. Although Mike doesn't have a castle. He even sold his stone to click up, so... He's going to go very aggressive with his army. He knows he cannot fight the castle right now. He knows he actually won't be able to fight the castle at all in Imp. So there he goes. Like a true Hun. Huns didn't make castles. They made cav archers. And those cav archers produce bodies. That's what he wants to do. He has ballistics. He already has bodking. And since those guys are hitting all their arrows, I'm going to assume he also has thumb ring. Oh my god. They all died. They literally all died. 93 workers for Zark, 85 for Mike Dugai. In villagers, we have a good advantage for Mike. However, 12 views, yeah, just from these guys alone, that was already 12 villagers. Very good raids by Mike. Mike going for a new TC right here. That were the bodies of his opponents. Only the shield remained. The villagers still inside. They're still cowering in fear of those knights. And to be honest, if I was a villager in this day and age, and knights just killed some of my friends, I'm not going back to work. I'm sorry. Let's see if we find more value from these guys. We have bracers coming in for Zark. He is going for some fire archers. And he does have the siege workshop to make his traps. He has 2 to make his traps. And he's still getting some value. That's stupid, dude. That's such a good army control by Mike. And then he runs away. Yeah, that's how Cavarchers did stuff in real life. We have a Lu Xuan? But why? Maybe he's going to go against the town center, I guess. This is a good idea. I'm being honest here. I don't know if it is, just tell me so. I really don't know. Few more villagers killed here by Mike Dugai. Probably he expects Mike to have a castle. Yeah, he does, right? I would expect Mike to have a castle as well. But Mike said, nah, I'm good, dude. I'm fine. My Cav archers are my castles. Wait. No, Mike cannot get the 5 relics because one is already under Zark's control. And remember, this tournament, this is a standard game tournament, which means you can win by relic, you can win by wonder victory as well. Yeah, the John are amazing in Castle Age. They are not that great once you get to Imp. But they can still kill villagers though. They're still good for raiding, but they're not good as a main army component. Oh. When they lose their shield, not only do they get extra attack, but they also get extra speed. So they actually are a little bit more dangerous when they lose the shield, but then they become way more fragile as well. And okay, we find some damage here for Zark. Zark doesn't have... He likely just realized, oh wait, I actually don't have ballistics, so yeah, those villagers survive thanks to that. However, we have a Halb raid here at the north, and that's a good amount of villagers killed already by Zark just with the Halbs here. More Halbs here on the stone, and now he realizes, wait, Mike doesn't have any castles. He's wide open. He's playing the Huns as the Huns are supposed to be played. Question is that enough? Cavaliers are here. We have a couple of Cavalier Archers here. The heavy kind of Cavalier Archers. Hussars coming in. One of them just stand... Yeah, come on, Hussars. Are you kidding me? Let's move. We have some Cavalier Archers here. If they are on stand ground, they are about to die to that. Oh no! The bonus damage is not that amazing. Okay. Going for a castle. Close by to the opponent's castle. And then he can make the normal traps. Zark has no idea that's there. Oh. They're actually going to destroy the traps. Oh, we might see the GG here if those traps go down. That's a lot of damage. That's very, very rough. We got a couple of conversions, but that's not going to be enough. Oof. We are going for heavy Hey Wang. We have none. Oh my god, this guy's still doing damage. This guy just died. Oh, there are 3 actually. Purple only have 48 villagers. Holy crap, that's true. That's true. Most of his, well, not most, but a good amount of his eco is just fishing ships on fish traps. Yeah, this is a little bit deceiving. Very good army control, but these guys are dead now. Oh, okay. Okay, one of them died. It's fine, I guess. No trap out for Mike. That guy is still holding the relic. He must have amazing biceps. Oh, it was destroyed. Okay, makes sense. So he was on his way back and his god told him, yeah, the building was destroyed, the monastery was gone, so we might need to relocate. And he didn't get the message yet. Or where did they relocate it to? Just waiting, it's fine. If he uses his belly here, he could have a little bit of rest for his arms. It's not going to be enough. We have a Hussar raid. And just look at the bodies hitting the floor. Damn. That's rough. More villagers coming. Oh my god. Oh my god. More. No, just passing because we have hubs there. But I don't care. I don't care about the hubs. We are doing it nonetheless. We are killing more villagers. Are we though? We did. We did kill 2 more. Yeah, the raid spot. Oh no, the fish is now dead. God damn it. In here as well. 64 workers for Zark. 100 for Mike. If you put it down, the gods might strike you. Oh, that's true. Dude, don't drop that relic. Please. Don't do it. Mike is only winning because that guy is holding the relic. This guy is the true messiah of the hunts. And Mike actually got back on water. Oh, come on, Mike. That's now flexing. That's just flexing at this point. All the fish, almost all the fish are gone. And there you go. I asked about the Luo Xuan. There you go. That's what it was here for. He destroyed the TC, the original TC, which is a huge blow for the morale of the troops. And he kept attacking and destroying stuff, but... Oh, rough. The Hussar are actually destroying the ship. Oh, but Zark is now pushing that castle. Zark has a little bit of an advantage in terms of military count. Most of it is counter units in the form of halberdiers. But they... Oh my god, the positioning. Oh no. No, they were so badly positioned. Although, yeah, still worked. Still worked. Is Mike trying to go around them? And now the traps for Mike are attacking the castle. We destroyed that castle though. Zark destroyed the castle. Eco KD 1, 2, 3 against 26. Oof. Let the bodies hit the floor, dude. Just let them. It's a massacre at this point. Oh, the engagement here is not the worst for Zark. Yeah, and he actually protected all the traps. None of his traps were actually destroyed. Fraction's traps is still going at it. And but the house number is going down way too fast for comfort here. Yeah, you need to micro at least a little bit on these characters just to avoid it exactly what just happened. Those were unnecessary losses, but come on, let's be honest. Mike's army control so far has been stupid good. So, yeah, he's forgiven for those two. 5 on food for Zark, can't replace any units. And he doesn't have the resources to sell either. But yeah, these guys can actually do damage to units, so especially if they are bunched like this. Oh, that was a good shot. Oh, it actually hit the building stand. All right, Mike is still pressuring. He has Hun, the Hunnic Paladin, and it's not one. He has 35. He has 35. He has 35 paladins, dude. Sending those guys to the slaughter. They might not even get one hit. And now the paladins are here. Yeah, we're about to see the GG before those paladins even engage. Nope, I was wrong again about the GG timing. Barely wrong about the GG timing. Yeah, differently from the first game, I don't think Zark lost due to a mistake of his. I think he played it nicely. I think it's just the play styles do not mesh very well. Zark likes to boom. Even when he had the advantage here, being in castle first, he could go for amazing raids with the jump, but he decided to go for this TC instead. And yeah, very good control of the army for Mike, and that's it for this match. But don't go anywhere. We still have lots of fun to have on this last game for this match, and we are going to have a live game coming up really soon that is going to be streamed here without delay for you. It's Prince Fennec against Contortionist in the Kitans division. Metal Mania and Plotter Ghost are going to be postponed for the next stream. Chinese start on Compass is strong. Well, I think Chinese start basically everywhere is strong for Nomad, but I agree. I don't like, I don't know, it's something about me and TCs on shores. I don't like it. I just don't. You can say whatever you want. I don't like TCs on shores. It's way too easy to harass them. If you lose control of water, that CC is going to get harassed. But yeah, nice start already for both players. We have Zark going crazy on the fish ship. TC is about to go up. Yeah, because he actually got the fish way closer to his dock compared to Mike. Sorry. Mike's dock was a little bit further from the fish here. But there you go. The Chinese advantage right away. And let's see what the Chinese have to offer us. I was talking for too long. I forgot to show you guys this. And these are the Chinese for you. Remember that the extra villagers only show up as soon as you get the TC up. So Mike's thinking is good. Mike's thinking makes sense. And yeah, the Chinese is one of the best civilizations in the game. Depending on your level, it might even be the best. In this tournament, however, 20% win rate. Very bad. But in the hands of a capable and trained Chinese player, it's deadly. On a different island, we have the Byzantines for Zark. These are the Byzantines for you. Zark also took his Dockville to help build TC. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, the Byzantines, as I was saying before during the draft, they are very good. They are amazing at being versatile. They are not amazing at any one thing, however. Maybe they are good against infantry. We can say that. Yeah, we can say they are very good against infantry. Other than that, they are okay or good at everything else. That's a great benefit for the Byzantines, however. It's hard to defeat the Byzantines in any map because it's hard to destroy their buildings. They have cheap counter units. So we'll see how this map plays out. We have a lure coming in. Last time I've been on this map, we actually had a villager dying to the boar, which if you guys know me, you know I love it when it happens. That's why Baggy is my best friend. This is because he lost 3 villagers to the same boar in a Copenhagen game. So, yep. If you want to make me happy, you either win with the Mongols, or you lose villagers to a boar. That's how you do it. Speaking of which, we might have missed, yeah, Mike luring again with a unloomed Chinese villager. This tells me it was a interesting lure to watch. It might have been an eventful lure to watch, but it was not to be. Can you imagine if both players go to the same island here on Compass? Does that even happen? Because your dock is already kind of pointing towards one of the islands. Your island is always close to another island, so like there's no reason for Zark to not go for these two, or Mike for these two, right? So I imagine if this could not just bite someone in the ass one of these days, like you just, oh yeah, opponent is not going to be on my island, and then he is, right? He gets ATC around here, so when you go grab the boar, he actually kills your villager. I don't know. It could be a strat. I'm just spitballing here. I'm not saying it's good, but it could be interesting to see. And there we go. We have Zark on his way up a little bit earlier than Mike, because Mike also has a 45 seconds idle TC time. And huge advantage in Rice Collected for Mike, just because of a great start with the Chinese. Question: why did you mention that Chinese are very good on this map specifically? Is it because of the start with the 2 fishing ship? Which map do you think the Chinese are better, Compass or Bedouins? You would need to work a little bit harder on Bedouins to get the food at the start for the lower idle TC time, right? So maybe they are better here on Compass, but you are going to have long-term good efficiency with the Chinese on Bedouins compared to, look at these guys right now. They are working worse than if you had like 4 fishing ship, right? Working efficiently. There you go. Zark is in feudal, and now Mike is in feudal. Right away, Byzantines, you have to go for the fire galley. However, Mike is on 2 docks, and he's going to go for the double fire galley. Remember, the Byzantines do have fire galley that attack faster. However, it's not 100% faster, which means 2 against 1, always going to win. Always going to win. Double BDX already coming in for Zark. It's very good for a feudal play. You want to have that as fast as possible. And the first fight is going to be a 1v1, however. Where is the other fire galley? Why are you slacking? Mike going for the repairing here, and now we have 2v1. The transport ship needs to get in the middle to protect that fire galley. It didn't. And now we have both of them producing more fire galleys. However, the issue for Zark here is that Mike started Feudal going for 2 fire galleys. So he's going to always have the advantage there. Oh, this fire galley might get out. Nope. Yes. Smart Zark. I like it. Smart Zark indeed. Mike spreading those fire galleys to avoid taking a hit from a demolition raft. All HP is precious HP, especially when you have such a low army number like this war right now. Oh, we might actually have an issue here for Mike. Yeah. 1v1, you are going to lose to the Byzantines. Going for the repairs, very smart by Zark. Can he oh, he's not repairing though. He's not repairing. No, he wasn't close enough to the shore. And now he might actually roast. He didn't. Yeah, Mike took control of the water at this point. It's 1 fire galley. Mike took control, and the amount of villagers, the amount of workers for Mike the guy is just way too good. We might be seeing a sweep here. Now I understand Zark's comments on General. He's still wrong, but I do completely understand why he would say what he said. New docks coming up. Yeah, one thing that I love about Zark is he doesn't quit. Right? We have seen game 1 and game 2. He doesn't quit. He might be getting plummeted by the opponent. He still fights because he knows he has the skill to maybe turn the game around. So that's very nice by Zark. I love it. There's no difference between the lands except for the color of the soil, right? Because all of them have kind of sparse wood on the outskirts, on the beaches, on the shores, then a little bit denser here, and then the gold in the middle, and then this huge wood line in the back. The two hunt. Would humans be good on this map? We have so many resources. Just laying around, like, although it would not be the best idea to walk all this way to drop the second TC. But with the transport ship, maybe? I don't know, man. I'm here trying to cook something. I'm trying to cook something because I only watched, I think, 2 or 3 games. Yeah, this is the second one. The first one was Ola Dushek versus Danielsi. And they also didn't go for the Cumans. Think there's more deer west and east. Oh, really? $12 for south. Nope, same number. Same number. I think it has to be the same number to avoid an unfair advantage just because of the generation, right? Because imagine if you get like a generation where you are here, your island is here, very close to this, and then you have the other guy like right here, and he can go for west or east. First time playing the map to be fair. Yep. This is your first time? Dude. Goddamn Smurfs, man. We need to take better care of the Smurfs. Mike almost on his way up, and Zark just clicked. So good timing advantage here for Mike the guy with 44 workers against 39 from Zark. 35 villagers for Mike the guy, 39 for Zark. However, again, still 2 minutes away from Castle Age for the purple player. I'm going to be sad if purple don't get a win today. However, even if Zark loses right now, we might have a chance on Prince Finnick against Contortionist. I don't know if any of them like the color purple. I hope they do. Just advised by better player than me to land east or west depending on where you start. Could be another reason, but it's not food. I think the resources are always the same. 58. 60. Oh, he might be wrong actually. Oh no, you might have consumed one of the... No, wait. Yeah, you actually have less here on your generation. Your friend screwed you. Yep. Okay, this is such a crazy... Hey, thank you very much, Lord Octopus, for the follow and being converted to the Legion as well. So quite interesting the fact that both of you... No, you must have consumed one tile, right? It can't be just a coincidence. It has to be that you guys consumed. Yeah, for sure you did. You have the yeah, so again, they are all the same in terms of resources. Might be something different that he's saying it's an advantage for going east or west. I don't know what, but as you said, it was someone better than you. Which means it's likely someone better than me, so... Zark still fighting, still going for demo ships. And demo ships, kind of like mangonels, they are the equalizers. So you get a good demo like right here. You take all of them. Mike now spreading because he knows that is a huge problem. Yeah. Kind of fizzle out. Yeah, you cannot deny this castle with fire ships, so... Zark is going to have a castle here, and he might get back to water. Question is, does he care about water, like, at all? I don't know. He didn't get a single kill with the castle. Now he has fletching at least. And yep, he wants to go back to water. That's what he is doing. Mike Dugai going for the saw upgrade, the second wood upgrade in the game. Zark still on double bet. A few villagers here just doing nothing. They're going now for wood. Alright. Going for wood. 1 TC for Zark. 3 TCs for Mike Dugai. His advantage now increasing more and more. 48 villagers for Zark and the Byzantines. 45 villagers for Mike Dugai, but he also has 9 fishing ship. Very inefficient fishing ship, but they're still working. Mike is going for a walling here. However, Zark is already on that island. And he's going for some attacks here. Very nice. He got a fishing ship. Mike didn't expect him coming from this side. And remember, as the Byzantines, you get the vision upgrades for free. However, the navy for Mike is just going to overwhelm Zark here. Doesn't matter that you are the Byzantines. Well, Zark did correctly right click on the weak one, so that was good for him. But Mike is already on his way to Imp. Yeah. We are about to see Imp into GG. And again, I think the main issue on this matchup, Mike against Zark, is that their styles do not match up very well. I think if Mike fights Zark like 10 times, Zark might get 1. Not because he's a worse player, but because he actually has a play style that doesn't mesh well with Mike's play style. Have Mike played Mongols yet? No, he didn't. It was banned. It was banned. I think it was the first ban by Zark, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was the very first ban by Zark. So yeah, no deal for the Mongols. You can check the statistics to see. There you go. We have the GG, and that is a sweep victory for Mike. Not much to talk about in this game. I think the main point was that Mike had a better eco and went for the second duck like way earlier than Zark, so he would be always outproducing Zark, and Zark could not fight against Mike on equal grounds. He needed to find an upper hand. He wasn't able to, and that's what happened when you don't find an upper hand against Chinese. You let the Chinese boom, you are likely to be in a very bad situation.